This is the Touchstone Ivory electronic wall-mounted fireplace. This is a white framed glass fireplace with the electric fireplace box behind the glass. I'm going to show you a little bit about the unit today, give you a little tour about how it works, how it operates, and give you some details on the flames, the heat settings, and the controls. The unit itself is 50 inches wide and again has a glass front. When you go to the back of the cabinet, you'll see where the actual electric fireplace is at and where the controls are on the back of the electric fireplace. As the unit itself has a glass front, the mounting of the electric box to the glass is actually done with bonding material. So we highly recommend that you're careful lifting the cabinet by the glass. You don't lift it by the glass, but you lift it by the metal box, especially when you're mounting it. It can be a little difficult mounting it due to the fact that there are 3 mounts on top of the cabinet, not just 2. So we are recommending that you use the secure bolts that we send and the mounting screws that we send with the unit, and align them correctly before you attempt to hang it on the wall, and that you don't hang on to the glass as the central piece of where you're holding the fireplace from. This is the control area on the side of the unit. This is the power button that turns the unit on and off. This is the timer button that allows you to operate the fireplace and turn off automatically anywhere within 30 minutes to an 8-hour period. And as I change the time, you can see the way that the display shows how long it's on for in half-hour or 30-minute increments. These are the flame settings. There's 5 flame settings on the unit. It automatically comes on to the middle or the 3rd setting, and you can go up and down from there with your different flame settings. And this is your heat setting. There's 2 heat settings, a high and low heat setting. I'm going to show you the flame settings on the Ivory cabinet, on the Ivory fireplace. As I said, that the flame setting starts off in the 3rd setting, and I can reduce the flame setting down. That's the 2nd setting, and that is the ember setting. I've turned the lights down here in the showroom so you can get an idea of what the flame settings look like, and I'll give you an up-close shot of them momentarily. I'm going to go back up to the 2nd setting, the 3rd setting, the 4th setting, and then the maximum setting. So it gives you 5 different settings. The light can be seen through the glass logs and the fake flames that are coming up through the back. Here's a close-up of the actual flame, of the simulated flame. As you can see, the glass logs, the light comes through those. And it gives you an idea. The flame, they did a nice job making these flames look pretty authentic for an electric fireplace. We've seen some that look a lot worse than this, and not many that look a lot better. So this is a pretty realistic flame for an electronic fireplace. Okay, I'm back here at the control box on the side of the cabinet, and I'm going to turn on the heat settings to give you an idea of, I guess, 1, how to turn the heat settings on, and number 2 is the sound that it makes. When the heat comes on, the heat comes out of the element at the top of the unit. So it's not a huge element. It's only designed to heat a room of up to about 500 square feet. But it's really nice as far as adding a little bit of heat to a room when you need it. And the fireplace can be run without the heat on. So I'm going to turn the heat on to the 1st level so you can hear what the fan sounds like. Alright, that's the 1st heat level setting, and now I'm going to turn it to the 2nd setting. That gives you an idea what the sounds are when it comes out. And after you turn it off, the fan will stay on until the element cools down. So the fan will stay on momentarily depending on how long you leave the heating unit on, but it's got a thermostat built inside, so that way it won't just shut off with the hot elements up on top of the cabinet. This is the Ivory's remote. It's the standard remote that comes with all the Touchstone fireplaces. It's got the two flame settings, one that takes the flame setting down and one that takes the flame setting up. There are 5 settings on the unit. This button over here handles the actual timer, so you can set the timer from the remote as well. And then this button here adjusts the heat setting, the 2 different heat levels, and this of course is the power button. It takes 2 AAA batteries that aren't included, so you want to make sure that you have those, but you can run the machine without it by using the side controls, but to use the remote you're going to want to have the AAA batteries. So that's the Ivory, the Touchstone Ivory electronic wall-mounted fireplace. If you want more detail or specifications on the unit, visit our website, touchstonehomeproducts.com, and look under electronic fireplaces. And thanks for watching. This is the Touchstone Ivory electronic wall-mounted fireplace. This is a white framed glass fireplace with the electric fireplace box behind the glass. I'm going to show you a little bit about the unit today, give you a little tour about how it works, how it operates, and give you some details on the flames, the heat settings, and the controls. The unit itself is 50 inches wide and again has a glass front.